just need time.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? FreshMode Studios here, back with another video. Guys, another Madden 20 Seattle Seahawks franchise mode, episode number 15. Today we're taking on the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. Christian McCaffrey and Coke at Teddy Bridgewater, the new offense for the Panthers. And Marshawn Lynch getting ready to come out on the field today. I'm about to take a look at his numbers from last week. You see Beast Mode hyping up his teammates. After the game he had last week, he has every right to do that. You just take a look at those numbers. 310 rushing yards, broke the rushing record. 61 was his long, had a touchdown. And here is Teddy Bridgewater's stats, 23-11. And a few thousand yards, and Jamal Adams with a tackle on Christian McCaffrey. Here's a look at the Panthers offense. They have Robbie Anderson, Mike Davis, former Bear, DJ Moore, and of course McCaffrey. And here he's evading defenders, and then eventually gets taken down by Jadeveon Clowney on 2nd and 7 to bring up 3rd and 5. Bridgewater is going to complete that to his tight end, Charles Clay. And now it is time to lock it on the kick return. Makes a couple guys miss here, and he's using his speed, outrunning that special teams unit. A great return up to the 43-yard line. Now we're going to toss it to Marshawn right side. Looking to continue that game after last week. Beast mode. Going to get a gain of 9 on that. And here on 3rd and inches, Marshawn appears to have the first down. And he actually did. So 4th and inches, Wilson, quarterback sneak, gets that and 2 yards. So Wilson, the handoff to Rashad Penny, goes nowhere. Stuffed by the Panthers D-line. Now running the screenplay, which I should never have read that. Screenplays just don't work. So out of the empty bunch here is Wilson. He's looking over the middle. That's Josh Gordon, the catch, and a couple extra yards to boot. So now we're going back to Marshawn Lynch, the handoff, and he gets solid gain of 5 there. Now 3rd and 5. Josh Gordon drops the ball, something we've never seen all year. And now we're completing it back to Josh Gordon. And Josh Gordon races almost to the end zone, but to the 2. So we're going to Marshawn Lynch. He tries to hop in, doesn't work. He gets brought down, but does get 1 yard. And now we're going no huddle. We're going to go right back to beast mode. You already know at the goal line. Got to give it to him. And probably, give us some Skittles too. But beast mode. Hops in. Touchdown. Lost to Chicago. Seattle. Just did the, Bears commentary. So if you guys haven't checked out my Chicago Bears franchise mode, watch that. Here is a missed PAT for your enjoyment. And now here's Christian McCaffrey taken down. Nice tackle by Bobby Wagner. Teddy Bridgewater play action off McCaffrey. And now Teddy Bridgewater airing it out deep downfield. Quandre Diggs trying to swat the ball. Doesn't. It's caught by DJ Moore. Up-and-coming receiver. Had a breakout year last year. I think was a rookie last year too. So I guess that's not exactly a breakout year. But here is terrible tackling by me. And yeah, so Christian McCaffrey in the end zone touchdown. So we're all tied basically 7-6. But Marshawn loses a couple on that play. So here's Rashad Penny, a solid game. Makes up 3rd and 7. Wilson scrambles to the right, throws a dime to Josh Gordon, gets the first down and more. Right at midfield to the 47-yard line. And Marshawn has a dislocated shoulder, so he will not return. We were trying to get him to 2,000 yards here in this season, but that's not going to work out. If we, not going to be able to get him in this game. And Brooks Reed with the sack right there. And here, Bobby misses a tackle. Everybody's missing a tackle. And Christian McCaffrey keeps going to the 47-yard line. Now Teddy Bridgewater scrambling around the pocket. He's throwing a deep downfield for Robert Anderson. That's picked off. Trey Flowers with the INT. Robbie Anderson, not exactly an aggressive catch guy. I think Bridgewater was hoping he was going to outrun him, but didn't quite work out. So Rashad Penny will get the handoff duties for today's game without Chris Carson and Beast Mode. But look at this throw and catch and run for DK Metcalf. He had 3 touchdowns last week at Arizona, Los Angeles, and Metcalf with a actually has 1,000 receiving yards now, 14 touchdowns. Looks like a 70-some yard play right there. Tony Jefferson drops the INT right there, a pick, but. Yeah, so now Charles Clay in motion, Bridgewater under center, hands it off to Christian McCaffrey, couple spin moves here, eventually taken down by Griffin and Clowney. Now 3rd and 8, Bridgewater left side, picked off Logan Ryan with the pick, and that's gonna be make the Seattle Seahawks come out on the field. We're trying to get away from the defense, and Brooks Reed picks up the fumble. I was just trying to run away and throw it away. Unfortunately, that is very hard to do. So Brooks Reed gets the Panthers on the board with their second touchdown. Now here is Wilson getting sacked, looking for Metcalf. It was that time, and now Wilson finds DK on 2nd and 15, and DK Metcalf, they try to strip, but that's not going to work. So he gets to the 46-yard line, and now we're going Rashad Penny, the handoff, and Rashad Penny a solid gain up to the 40-yard line. Now we're going play action off of Penny, and Wilson, he's going to hit his man, Greg Olsen, the longtime Panther, makes the grab. There's an aggressive catch right there. Now Wilson up the seam. That's Olsen inside the 5-4. Now Wilson trying to outrun the defense. He does. No, he doesn't. I was throwing it away right there. Probably not the great. He did roll out to your left and try to throw it when he's a righty. So maybe just try to roll it to my right, because it's, a little bit easier to do that. So look at the big hit from Bobby. No fumble there. He leads the league NFL with 21 forced fumbles. Tony Jefferson missed tackle. Bobby lays him out. That's Curtis Samuel. And here, Christian McCaffrey coughs it up. It is Bobby Wagner laying the wood and recovering recovering the football right there. Big play from the defense, and Bobby Wagner, it's either him or Jamal Adams for defensive player of the year. We have 2 defensive player of the year candidates, and it's no contest as far as who would even be next. So Rashad Penny tries to juke, but he gets this big gain nonetheless. So the 15-yard line is Seattle. Jacob Hollister had a breakout game last week. Now at the 7-yard line is Seattle. The handoff inside of Rashad Penny doesn't work. So 4th and 1. Wilson now rolling out to his left again. Wilson across his body for the end zone. Thankfully, it was dropped by the Panthers. Otherwise, it would have been an interception. So at the 7-yard line, the Panthers take over a spin move by McCaffrey. Brings up 2nd and 4. Now it's a stretch play and a nice move by McCaffrey to the outside. Will be brought down finally by Quentin Dunbar at the 43-yard line. Now Bruce Irvin gets cut blocked, and there's Bobby Wagner with the tackle. Now 2nd and 8. Bridgewater over the middle finds his man Charles Clay, and Clay takes a couple of guys with him, but he does get the first down and more. 6 of 9 is Bridgewater with 95 yards, and Jamal Adams with the sack right there, and Teddy Bridgewater. And now I don't know what that was, but Bridgewater throws an interception of Bobby Wagner. Well, that's freaking go. So if he was looking for a screenplay on the right side, and then it got tipped, the defensive line, not sure by who, but we'll take that. Here's Metcalf on the long time slant after Wilson scrambled out. Metcalf's trying to juke, didn't work, but we're inside the 10 anyway. So Wilson rolling out to his right. He's gonna look for the end zone here. Tries to truck his way in, doesn't. So he's at the 1-yard line, and now Wilson rolling around the pocket, and he finds his man as Tyler Lockett, who's 2nd in the NFL in touchdowns, right behind his teammate Josh Gordon. 15 on the year for Lockett. Now Teddy Bridgewater left side, that's caught by Clay, and will eventually he gets taken down by Jordan Brooks by the face mask. So that's fun, because when you try to strip the ball, you're always looking to take out his face mask, and Bobby Wagner forces another fumble, and Brooks goes upside down. And he still holds on to the football. It's there. Still 3rd and 23. It's Tyler Lockett with the shifty move and the first down. And Tyler Lockett inside 35 to the 34-yard line. Now Wilson on 3rd and 15, rolling out to his left yet again. Tries to get out of bounds, doesn't work, but we're going to sell for 3 here. And never mind, we're going to get the field goal block. Jason Myers hits the deck. Geno Smith the recovery. So the Panthers take on over now. It's over the middle. It is Robbie Anderson. Bobby's in the zone. Bobby's forcing fumbles. Bobby freaking Wagner is unstoppable. Fumble recoveries. Fumbles, forced fumble recoveries. Interceptions. Bobby Wagner can do it all. On the defensive side of the ball, we tried throwing him a touchdown in the offense. That didn't work earlier in the year. But Tyler Lockett with the second touchdown of the day. A nice play, a fake screen left side, and then right at the scene was Lockett, and a nice, pretty pass from Wilson to get his 3rd one of the day, and 2nd to Lockett. So now 3rd and 9 out of the I formation. Play action makes no sense, but they're going to go right side. That's complete, and a first down conversion with about 8 seconds left. So the Hail Mary chance for Teddy Bridgewater floats it up. And it is bobbled around and it is caught. Wow, are you kidding me? DJ Moore. Wow, never seen that happen. Never thought that would happen. I always try to play the hammer. I always try to get picks. I never thought this even crossed my mind that they'll catch that. It just went on the entire defense and offense right there, and then it was caught. So that was crazy. But 3rd and 6, Wilson sees the pressure coming. Delivers it to Greg Olsen, but he gets laid out. So 4th and 6, we're going for it. Wilson buying time. Now he's going to scramble for the first down and gets it. They had a spy but it's not going to matter when it's a slower defensive lineman. Now Wilson, he's going to evade some defenders. He get a big run up to the 44 blitz coming left side. Wilson rolls out to his right, finds his man. That is Paul Richardson Jr. back on the squad. And now it is Wilson slot blitz again. This time he's going to find his man Greg Olsen, who hops into the end zone, gets a touchdown against his former team, the Carolina Panthers. 5th receiving touchdown of the year for Greg. Now Wilson on the 2-point conversion. That's complete to David Moore. Makes it a 14-point ball game. Now Teddy Bridgewater up from under center, throws left side, caught by Moore, brought down by, was that Trey Flowers? I don't know, but here's McCaffrey running free. All the way to the 30-yard line, and here is Jamal Adams forcing a fumble on McCaffrey. And it's Jaron Reed with a recovery, so Seattle will take back over to the 35-yard line. Now here is a nice pass to Greg Olsen off the bootleg. That's Rashad Penny on the inside. And off Rashad Penny into Carolina territory late in this, midway through this third quarter. Now Wilson, a nice pass to Tyler Lockett, another nice juke. And we're up to the 30-yard line of Carolina. Wilson finds an open man. That's Josh Gordon, who's going to haul it in at the 10-yard line. Now 1st and 10. Wilson rolls out to his right. Just going to have to throw that one away. Gets taken down, too. No roughing the passer. In the NFL, that's definitely called. But Wilson here gets hit again, and he throws it out of bounds. But unfortunately, they're going to call intentional grounding, which I'm not sure how that works because, I mean, I know how it works, but I'm just saying, like, because there was receivers in the end zone, and it was, I don't know, it was just stupid. There's some missed tackles by me, but DJ Morgan, he freaking flew right there after the hit by Bobby Wagner, and Bobby's going to lay somebody else out in another fumble. Bobby had 6 forced fumbles last week alone, and he's continuing today with an insane performance. So now the handoff. No, it's a play action fake out of the pistol for Teddy Bridgewater. The left side complete to Clay. Now, right side, it's a slant route. It's Curtis Samuel brought down by Jamal Adams at the 31-yard line. Now they're going right side. That's Robbie Anderson taken down by Shaquille Griffin. 1st and 10, the handoff. No, it's a read option for Teddy Bridgewater. That's not going to go anywhere, of course. Now the handoff to McCaffrey. Taken down by Bobby Wagner. Now 3rd and 13. Bridgewater looking for the end zone. Picked off. Trey Flowers, his second INT of the game. Trey Flowers. This is his first, set of picks on the season as well. So Rashad Penny gonna get the handoff here. Rashad Penny jukes a man and gets up to the 20-yard line. So a nice 8-yard rush, and Penny's gonna follow that up with another good run right there. And he gets a 9-yard run on that one. So combine 17 yards and make it some more as he gets on the Panthers side of the field at the 49. Now we're gonna find Tyler Lockett putting on some moves today with a nice juke, as I've said in previous videos. But now Wilson has enough time in the pocket to find his man DK Metcalf on the left side using his speed. He tries to hurdle him and it doesn't work. But inside the 5 now is Seattle. The handoff to Rashad Penny, try to cap off his game here. He gets to show what he can do with Wilson, or Lynch and Carson out. So he's had a really good game. Got runs with him in the end zone. And they're going to go right side. Jamal Adams lays him out. That is, was that Robbie? And now maybe it should have been an interception by Bobby Wagner and Jamal, but incompletion. 3rd and 3. And Teddy Bridgewater fires over the middle. And he hauls it in. That was Samuel, or Robbie, whatever the two, one of those guys. So Bridgewater rolls out to his left, throws up the seam in the middle, and it's caught by his tight end, Charles Clay. 1st and 10, it's back to Clay. Breaks 2 tackles from Shaq Griffin and Jamal Adams, who is our second best tackler on the team. And now for the 2-point conversion, it is caught for the 2-point conversion. I think that's Samuel. So now 1st and 10, I had it right earlier on. Now Wilson with a great throw on the run right in the heat of the pocket. And now Wilson, pocket collapses, and he goes down on 2nd and 12. So that drive just, scratched that. So now the Panthers come back, and now they're only down by 16 with 7 minutes to go. What can they do? They can put in some points here. They'll be right back in it. So that was complete from J.J. Moore on the left side. Now looking middle of the field, that is Samuel, or we're going to say that's Samuel. So now it's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. That goes nowhere. It's the loss of 1. Nice tackle by Richard Griffin. Now Teddy Bridgewater standing tall in the pocket, finds his man. That is his name. That's Curtis Samuel. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. But here's Wilson. He loses the football, and it's a 10-point ball game, and all of a sudden, the Panthers have made it a 3-point ball game. And now Rashad Penny with the handoff. Back-to-back plays, 2nd and 3. He's going to get the first down and more. 7-yard rush right there. He's got over 100 yards in this game. Now 1st and 10. Wilson looking left, looking right. Nobody's open, and he's taken down. So 3rd and 23. Wilson rolling out to his right, finds man's David Moore, Armour. And 43-yard line is Seattle, so we have to punt. I mean, I played safe, 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'll be smart about it. He's coming down to his tight end, Charles Clay. He fumbles the football, and unfortunately, it rolls out of bounds. Bobby's 11 solo tackles, and we try to go for the hit stick there. That didn't work on 3rd and 3. McCaffrey converts the first down, the 3rd down play to make it a 1st down. Now here on 1st and 10, maybe another pick that should be. Robbie Anderson was 11, so Samuel was 10, and Jamal Adams picks it off. A pass from Bridgewater intended for Robbie Anderson. Now Jamal Adams into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up big, so our trust in the defense by punting the football comes up big. As we're now back up by 10 with a minute left, pretty much all hope is lost, and Jamal Adams nearly picked off Bridgewater a 2nd time in the last couple minutes. And now on 4th and 13, somehow, someway they convert that. Now 1st and 10, Bridgewater with 45 seconds left. He's going to find his man, Charles Clay. He has a lot of catches today's game, but Bridgewater standing tall, eventually taken down. That's Jared Reed. 2nd and 19, Bridgewater with 1 timeout run. Manning fires in the middle of the field. That's DJ Moore. They'd have to call their final timeout. Now 20 seconds left. Bridgewater on 3rd and 1. It is dropped by Samuel, and that will do it, folks. 454 passing yards for the Panthers, but we have 426 more rushing yards. Wilson, great game. No picks. 24-39. McCaffrey, we couldn't really stop. Rashad Penny, 17 for 121 with 1 touchdown. Show what he can do. Beast Mode, 8 for only 12 yards. So that wasn't good. We really want to get him to 2K. I don't think that's going to happen. Charles Clay led the way with 13 catches, leading all teams. We had 5 catches to our big 3. Josh Gordon had 4 drop passes, which was pretty much unheard of this season. DK Mack with 209 yards, Gordon with 100, Lank with 92, and we spread the love around in some other, some other players. So Dwayne Brown allowed 4 sacks, Peters with 3, and that's fun. So by the way, I had 16 tackles, 2 picks from Trey Flowers, a pick from Bobby, 4 fumbles from Bobby, excuse me, and we tackled 5 this game, 1 by Jamal. So 11 forced fumbles in 2 games from the legend himself, Bobby Wagner. So I guess check out the team stats here. We got a couple more things to check out though before we're done. So here's a nice look at Wilson, who had a really good game. So he's going to be player of the game along with Bobby Wagner. Should be in the thumbnail. We're going to be bringing back Chris Carson for the next game. I want to get him to 1,000 yards. We'll see what we can do. Of course, Russ and Bobby are your top players week from week 15. Here's an update of the stats offensively and defensively. Guys, check them out. So Marshawn doesn't really do a whole lot there. Wilson now over 1,000 yards. We have 2,000-yard rushers, trying to make it a bunch. We have Josh Gordon, Metcalf, and Lockett as our top receivers who lead the NFL in touchdowns. And Lockett trying to come up on that 1,000-yard year as well as Metcalf and Gordon. But if you guys enjoy us, peace.